Since I was diagnosed, JDRF has always been a source of hope for me. It means I'm not going to lay down and accept this disease and the toll it takes on me and my family. I'm so blessed to have a family who has made my fight their fight too.
Type 1 diabetes affects a whole family. Kathleen and John have been tenacious leaders for our chapter and doing everything they can to help everybody living with this disease.
I first met Kathleen about 5 or 6 years ago when she joined the board of the Northern New Jersey and Rockland County chapter. And I have to tell you, she came in and she became a fierce advocate for JDRF. She was somebody who could get things done and could bring people together.
Kathleen has been our fearless leader as the board president for the past 2 years, and I'm so honored to partner with her.
I worked with Kathleen as part of the executive committee of the board of directors for the chapter to bring 3 strong chapters together into one even more powerful chapter.
I think one of the reasons that Kathleen has been so involved is because of her love of Fiona and her caring for so many people. She cares about a lot of people who she's met in the chapter and people who she's never met, and that's why she does so much for JDRF.
Well, from one honoree to the next honoree, first of all, the amount of work that Kathleen has done, from just when we went down to DC to lobby Congress to what she does on a daily basis as the board president, she has given tireless and incredible contributions.
I first met Fiona at Camp Nugetta, which is a children's camp for kids with diabetes. Angela and Fiona were bunkmates. Angela was like 7, 8, same with Fiona. And year after year, they got closer and closer together until they became best friends.
I met Fiona, that was the first time I met her, I think, was at the Gala. And I remember we had a conversation and I remember thinking that she was just this lovely, beautiful young woman who was a senior in high school, ready for college.
Fiona being on stage was amazing. First of all, she's beautiful and talented, and the connection between her and her mom was visible. You could see the tears in both their eyes, which made me tear up. I think families like ours band together because JDRF was our first connection to somebody else. I'm choking up already. To somebody else who is dealing with the same thing. It's that club you never want to be a part of, but once you find somebody else, you never want to let them go.
Our families followed a similar path in terms of our support for JDRF. For John, Kathleen, Fiona, and Patrick, that meant organizing a walk team that over a 10-year period raised more than $350,000. That's remarkable.
They've been the support in sort of the information hub for all things related to type 1 diabetes, which is very comforting because it's a very lonely disease. You don't find many in our community. There's no one in my son's school who has type 1 diabetes that he can relate to. So finding JDRF has been a tremendous help to our family.
Kathleen's husband, John, their family has continued to contribute money to JDRF for years, and his company has provided a match to family contributions for many, many years, and that matching contribution is invaluable to us.
John has maybe been the quieter partner, but he's been there every step of the way.
For everything that Kathleen and her family have contributed, we couldn't be more grateful, from Jamie and I and Jack and all of us at our house and at Open Road.
I just want to thank Kathleen Fitzpatrick, John Pasalacqua, Fiona, and Patrick. You guys have been amazing champions for a really long time, and we wouldn't be where we are today without your leadership and your support.
Kathleen, John, Fiona, Patrick, I want to thank you for everything you've done for JDRF. You are incredibly deserving of this award.
From the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you to Kathleen, John, Fiona, and Patrick for all that you are doing to champion the cause for type 1 diabetes.
So thank you again for everything you do for all of us in my home, for Jack, and for all of the young children and adults with T1D. You're our hero.